Hello, I'm Jake Spencer and welcome to Tranont. Over the next few minutes, I want to talk to you about a very unique customer experience. An experience that's sweeping the nation and now the world that has now created an opportunity for many, many entrepreneurs. You see, many people have now widely accepted the fact that being an entrepreneur is the way to get ahead, but they haven't addressed the reasons on why they want to become one. See, I have a question for you. How do we make ends meet? Do we need legal counsel? How does one build their credit to where they can potentially save themselves thousands of dollars? Who's securing my identity online, and not just me, but my family? Many of these questions have now been created, and a product set that's so unique, so technologically advanced, that the customer experience that we've created at Tranont has now led to one of the fastest growing entrepreneur opportunities the world's ever going to see and is seeing on a daily basis. Over the next few minutes, I want to explain to you that opportunity. Tranont is an international company that started in October of 2013. With offices already in Sandy, Utah, Vancouver, and Toronto, Canada, the growth is very aggressive. We chose to target the financial service industry along with other retail products that combine total trillions of dollars a year that's already being spent by consumers and businesses all over the world. Our primary focus at Tranont is our customer experience through our core product. See, many people have heard about our buzz, our movement, and thought that it was actually an entrepreneur opportunity. That, however, speaking for me, is actually a secondary option. See, we believe that we wanted to address why people wanted to become an entrepreneur and have the products and services there that could change the world's economy one household at a time. A very unique set of products that we've identified as the core. Our core products consist currently of 6 services, and they're always growing and will continue to grow. Right now, our core product line has our OneView product, a budgeting tool that's so easy to use that it's easy to use that you'd actually want to refer it to a family or a friend. Is your budget or your spending plan up to speed in today's world? Do you have everything on one page? Are you accountable? Do you know where everything's going in, where everything's going out? Most people don't. Haven't you ever noticed that the more people you've watched who make more, they just spend more? We're addressing this through our education, our core product. Our next product is actually our tax app, an absolute must for entrepreneurs around the world who need to track their expenses to take advantage of the many benefits of owning a business. Our next product is our identity theft and fraud protection. See, my question is, have you ever just tracked yourself? How many times are you online a day? Answering an email, scrolling Facebook, or like my family, shopping online on a daily basis. Who's protecting you? Who's watching out over you and your family? See, the risks to identity theft are ever increasing, and I personally don't believe that we're going to be using the internet less over the upcoming years. We'll probably be using it more. Our next product is actually tax services. Tax services is so unique because it allows you to be proactive in how you file your taxes each and every year instead of reactive. Getting it done in-house with us so we can teach you and actually do it in a timely manner. Our next product in our core services is actually credit services. How do you build your credit? How do you increase your score? Are you aware of it? Are you aware of also the thousands of dollars that we could potentially waste over the years in high interest? Many people don't know that there's education out there that exists to make you aware and keep you current on the ever-changing times with your credit score. The last one I want to talk about is actually Tranont Legal. Do you or have you ever looked at research and having an attorney team represent you, your family, or your business? From simple things as setting up an entity, a corporation, making sure that everything is aligned in the perfect way. Something that all families need, and not just families, most entrepreneurs. But what about when you have a legal issue that you don't foresee coming? Maybe a letter needs to be written on your behalf, or someone there just to have your back to give you peace of mind. These core services have created a very unique customer experience, and that's just the beginning, or that's just the half of it. We have another company called Tranont Life, where a licensed Tranont agent can actually explain and go over licensed products that only Tranont has and very few companies around the world have access to. The great thing about these products is they open up a world of possibilities for you and others where you can be accountable to the core service that we just went over and actually give you hope again and having a retirement plan. At Tranont and our executive team, after many years of experience of being entrepreneurs ourselves, we're talking decades, we realized that we could add a third portion, a portion where our customers would have the ability to enter the retail space. services that consumers and businesses alike pay for each and every day. See, we realize that if we can lower some of those essential bills in the home-based business world that everyone has to run their business, but not just there, the residential market, your family and friends who aren't looking for an opportunity, or the business owner down the street who would love to cut their bottom line. Their bottom line expenses that they could actually use to address and put into marketing or other things that would help them grow their business. These retail services are so unique because they're applicable to what everyone's doing and using each and every day. We have found just with our customers that we're able to update their pricing, we're able to give them a better customer experience, and also give them peace of mind, and a lot of times the possibility of savings. You see, all these things have created an opportunity for customers, and many years went into the planning of all these services to create what you're now seeing today. However, most people didn't understand in the beginning that there's an opportunity to help our company expand. You see, there's two opportunities here. One, to become a customer, where you can use one, two, or possibly all of our core services, and you can meet with one of our licensed agents with our sister company, Tranont Life, to see if there's a possibility with that as well. Or what's caught a lot of fire and attention is the second option, adding extra income into your home. And we're very confident with this now because we feel that when our Tranont associates become partners with us, they've got everything in line. They actually have a plan. So when they start or have the potential of making or earning income in our company, they know what to do with that extra income. It's not the traditional ratio or the traditional pattern of where people make more and spend more, or don't have any clue where their money's going, or get into potential pitfalls with being uneducated, with diversifying or doing other things. The greatest thing about it is how you get started in our company. If you're interested in an entrepreneurial opportunity, we're going to go over that. Getting started in Tranont is very simple. There's an upfront fee of $349. Now, you also want to be aware of our annual renewal fee. Every year on your renewal date of when you joined our company, there's a $49 fee. Now, what do you get? It's very simple. What you get is a state-of-the-art training system and a lot of other things that people actually don't know that exists in the business world. You see, when you start a traditional business, most people spend their money in hiring employees, firing employees, having an attorney, having leases or offices or overhead. The cumbersome things that have proven for many people over the years to cause them to exit business just as fast as they started. At Tranont, we address those things. In fact, one of the things that we actually pride ourselves on, and our associates get back to us and they absolutely love, is the way that you have the ability to refer customers to the services and products we addressed earlier in this presentation. You are probably watching this presentation on your cellular telephone. Could you imagine accessing our portals, going to a family member or a friend, talking to them about your experience with our core products or other services, referring them off of your phone, pressing submit, and allowing our staff, our agents, to take the order and finish it off? Why is this so important? We understood as an executive team that you're probably very busy, and you may have fear, you may have uncertainty, or you may say, I don't have the knowledge or the experience of running a business. We took all of that out of all the things that people would actually say is a reason why they can't get involved with us. You can simply refer the service off of your phone and allow our agents and our partners and our partnership companies to do all the rest. Now, the unique opportunity that we have in Tranont is the way that we compensate all of our partners. Adding extra income into your household is something that most people would agree on is a very smart choice. And the first way we want to talk about that is your personal efforts. In Tranont, we actually believe in personal residual income. Now, many people, I've actually realized over the last decade, don't know what residual income is. And since they don't know, they have no clue of how powerful it can become, not just in their first year, but year 2, 3, 4, and 5. The reason for this is many people work an hour and get paid an hour. They do something, they get paid. That's the linear cycle that most people find themselves in. It's not a bad way of making money. Most people, that's just all that they know. Could you imagine doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over again? Maybe something happens. Maybe something that you actually don't foresee coming. Your family or friend or someone is sick. You might get laid off at your current employer. In fact, we pride ourselves in Tranont that we actually educate our people that most people who are expanding Tranont with us should be part-time spare time. And you know what? That may be a bridge that you have to cross, where someday you may lose your current income or the opportunity that's providing your primary source of income for your family. Wouldn't it be nice to do something today and have the opportunity, as your customers use these services month in and month out, year in, year out, as long as they're on our core products or retail services, you get paid every single month. You see, what we've done is we've broke it down to the 3 categories of the amount of money that you could actually earn. At Tranont as an associate, the 3 categories are very easy to understand. You're either making 10%, 15%, or 30%. The only thing that determines what percentage that you're at is simply how many customers you've referred and how many customers are on the books of your current business. You will see that your first 10%, there's a breakdown of referring your first 1 to 10 accounts. 15%, 11 to 21, and 30%, 21 plus. Now keep in mind that an account or a customer, one customer can equal multiple accounts. Now if your customer subscribes some additional accounts or services, after they become a customer initially, you get a raise. Imagine this, doing something with our company, referring family and friends over our referral system that we love and we pride ourselves on, and getting a commission month after month, year after year. Now that's just the beginning. Because we believe so much in our ability to offer the core products to friends and family, we're actually going to offer an upfront customer acquisition bonus for your first handful of customers that you refer to the core product. That bonus is up to $250. So not only will we pay you up front, we'll also pay you monthly as your customers use the service. It's getting better and better. Now, some people will even learn, when you talk to the individual who referred you this, there's even ways to earn a Jeep stipend for simply just referring customers on your own. That's just the beginning. If you introduce others to the opportunity by telling them about your experience and or other customers' experiences that you have, and talk about the added income that's on the table potentially for the work effort that you're putting in, you can grow a team of associates just like you. It's very simple. Our first earned position in our company is called the executive position. Simply have 3 active people in your organization, and you'll simply see that you've earned the first position. This will actually trigger a $100 residual bonus for you every single month. And that does not even include the amount of customers that your friends or your associates could go refer above and beyond this simple example. Now, the next position is my favorite example, and it's my favorite position. It's the FC, or financial consultant position. The reason why it's my favorite position is because now you're going to see a simple trend that we have inside of our simple but fair compensation plan. You see, at the FC position, you already have 3 active associates. Those associates can simply go refer group volume, GV, of $1,200, or you could have more associates join your team who are using and selling the services or referring them to family and friends. Now, what I love about this position is you've now earned a residual income of up to $600 a month. And to top it off, our Jeep For You program begins at this position. Now, the great thing about Jeep is, A, they're fun to drive. They create a great buzz. But our main focus behind Tranont was allowing you, or giving you the option to where a partial payment or a full payment could potentially be taken care of because our Jeep For You program. Could you imagine having the ability to eliminate or partially eliminate a car payment that you work hours for each and every month? As you're looking at the other positions in our compensation plan, you're quickly seeing that we base them all off of a group volume model. Now, my favorite thing about this model is you can have a team as big or as small as you want. The more customers that your team refers to our core service and other retail products, that revenue source creates a big pool. The larger your volume is, the more residual income you open up to the pay gates that you see in box number 8. You're going to see everything from the Jeep stipend. You're going to see also a retirement bonus. All these things can be gone over with you with the individual who introduced you to this. Now, one thing I want to point out is in this box, you're also seeing that the opportunity is there to make $100 a month, a couple $100 a month, life-changing money. You see, I've learned in my entrepreneur experience that it doesn't take thousands of dollars to change one's life. It just takes hundreds. And you're also seeing there's a possibility for those individuals that work hard, that are persistent, and that don't quit, where there could be one day an opportunity to have Tranont be their primary source of income and go full-time. But that does take hard work, and you must finish what you actually start. Now, all this seems great. We have a great buzz. We have a lot of things going on inside of our company and many things on the horizon, from international expansion, additional product sets and services. But the main focal point is our core product line. Can you imagine taking those core services to family and friends, getting them on the right track, showing them how our sister company plays a major role, and then introducing them to the third phase of our retail side? Whether you want to become a customer or you want to become an entrepreneur and start your first business, maybe your second, third, or fourth, the opportunity is there for both sides. Now, none of this would be possible in our company. I think every one of you would agree that there's an important part of anything that we do in life, and that's training and support. At Tranont, whether it's our back office training where you have the ability to log in and get trained 24 hours a day, whether it's the local meeting in your area or the one that we want in your area with your help and your expansion plans, or our regional or international events, we pride ourselves on the ability to get you started on the right foot and help you keep going so there's no hiccups along the way. I will tell you from my experience, training is paramount in anything that means anything in your life. You want to make sure that when you become part of our company as an associate, your first question should be, when am I going to get trained to get a greater understanding and to know exactly what to do next? Now, you'll probably find yourself in a situation of, I have questions. Questions are a good thing, even concerns. We want to get those answered. You can get back to the person who introduced you to this and get those questions answered in a timely manner. Or maybe you want to be a participant or a customer with our unique product set and try it out for a while to see how unique it is and what we're doing to create that experience that we're so proud about. Or maybe you're ready to get started and to help us expand our company in your local market or potentially around the world. We're ready and we're waiting and we're excited for the opportunity to partner with you and the people that you know on both sides of becoming a customer or simply helping our company grow. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you at our next Tranont event.